Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I had found this really interesting video. I'm not going to really preface it too much. I'm just going to let it play. Here you go.
Did you guys know that every time women, we try to be girls, and we champion a woman for leaving her marriage unprovoked, or we celebrate a relationship ending, or we champion and cheer on a woman who plays a man publicly on the internet, do you know what that does to your sister? We say we're girls, but we're really selfish, because anytime we champion rebellion against our men, it backfires on us. Men also watch the same videos that we put out, and they look at the comments of us going, yes, sis, you did that, eat that up, da 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 da, yeah, you should have left that marriage, happiness over everything. Y'all know that hurts your sister, right? Now, don't get me wrong, there are some women who do leave marriages for really specific reasons, but in totality, from what I've been seeing on the internet, a lot of it is just based off of happiness and being quote unquote miserable. There's a saying going around with men saying men will sacrifice their happiness for a marriage when women will sacrifice their marriage for their happiness. And this narrative is spreading like wildfire to the point where men are being very anti-dating. I don't want to say this to discourage anyone, but I need my sisters to understand that the more we broadcast our downfalled relationships, the more you share a one-sided story about how your relationship was so trash, or how your marriage was so trash, or whatever the case may be, although you feel like you're venting and you're helping, you're not. You're actually harming the dating pool that's out there. You're actually harming your future prospects. It doesn't hit the way we think it hits. We trauma bond together. We hate the opposite side even more. It doesn't eat the way we think it eats. So if you care about your sister, if you're a girl's girl the way you say you are, you're a part of the sisterhood the way we say we are, be careful before you press record and you post that video. It might just need to stay in the drafts.
And I agree with what she's saying. She's basically saying, if the sisterhood were real, then the women would care about the outcomes of the other women. The women would care whether or not other women and themselves got good outcomes or not. And not only would they would care enough to tell women the truth and not feed into each other's delusions no matter what. Because when you're truthfully a sisterhood, accountability, responsibility, and holding a mirror up to your sister is essential to the authenticity of your relationships. That's true support and women empowerment, and supporting your sister is telling her the truth when she needs the truth to be told to her, pulling her coattail to something when she's not doing right. But instead of doing that, the hyena clan, which is a fake sisterhood, because they don't have any loyalty to one another, they don't care about what each other's going through. They trauma bond, they're selfish, they backstab, they do all this other stuff. They don't care. They rather feed into the delusions rather than hold some type of accountability to anything. They don't want to hold each other accountable, because then that means that they would have to hold themselves accountable, and they're not going to do it. Getting on to these TikToks and Instagrams to tell everyone how you broke your family up for no reason, to tell everyone how you left a stable husband, to tell everyone, and then for the women to get in the comment section. See, that's the big one, for the women to get in the comment section and then cheer it on and be like, yeah, you were supposed to do that, happiness over everything, which is HOE, right? Which is interesting. And to champion all of that, to say, this is what is supposed to happen. This is what the women are supposed to be doing. You did right. when she absolutely did not do right. When we see women getting online to disrespect men, to talk crazy to men, to try to play them, to do them dirty in some type of way, and then you got the women again in the comment section, the peanut gallery, talking about how this is a win for women and how, you know, she's supposed to do it and girl get that bag and this and that. If ever there's a situation where she's actually overtly doing something to a man, abusing him in some type of way or harming him in some type of way, here comes the sisterhood. Well, what did he do? Instead of saying she's wrong for doing what she's doing, what did he do? A way to blame the guy and remove the woman for any from any type of accountability at all. So what this lady is saying is absolutely 100% true, but hyenas don't care nothing about this, right? They don't care nothing about this. Their brand of sisterhood has nothing to do with putting women in a good space, in a better place, and having better outcomes. It has everything to do with misandry and, you know, making sure that women have these crazy outcomes because misery loves company. So they don't want other women to have better outcomes. This is why they shame lionesses. This is why they shame them. Oh, you trying to be a pick me, this, that, and the third. Because they're afraid that a lioness is going to have a better outcome because she's moving different than the hyena clan. And she doesn't feed into the delusion and she's not going to feed into the foolishness. No, I don't want to get into the comment section and join y'all because I think this story is one-sided and it's crazy. This lady getting on here, you know, random ladies get on the internet to celebrate how they're divorced, only to really spin the block and come back to the internet to cry about the divorce that they asked for, i.e. Tia Mowry. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.